It was.
It's some bullshit. And you know, you don't wake up and expect to hear Chuck and Shaq talk about that. You know, it's who nobody asks them their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you just, you know, you go about your day, you working, whatever it is you do, your daily routine, and it's a Saturday. The last thing you're on your mind is what Shaq and Chuck would think about this Brown Taylor shit. Like, you might have tuned into the news and caught a few clips or a few reels to get an update on the case. But then when you switch to sports, because you're trying to get away from that shit because it pissed you off, like the verdict itself, like pisses you off, right? And then you had a dope ass tweet. I love your tweet. You said it's a good thing sports is back because you got something to escape, and you know, something of that nature, not verbatim, but you was saying like it's a good thing we got sports so we can escape this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, just everyday bullshit. So you do that, right? You watch a few news reels, your CNNs, your NBC, whatever your flavor, to get your news, and you see that this case with Breonna Taylor was a bullshit verdict, and it pisses you off, you outraged as a black person, right? Whatever emotional roller coaster you went through when you got the news. So you like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not watching no more news. It's pissing me off. It's making me right. And then you say, I'm gonna go watch me some sports. So I'm gonna go tune into some sports type shit, something to get my mind off of this Breonna Taylor shit, right? And then you turn on NBA Inside, right? And fucking Shaq and Chuck, not only are they talking about it, these two sons of bitches say the most callous and irresponsible shit.
They really
it's like,
did.
wow, it's like you couldn't get away. I actually tried to escape the negative news. I did. They tell you, don't watch the news because it's going to piss you off. And that's what it did. It pissed me off. I saw the Breonna Taylor verdict, and it pissed me off. So I'm going to watch some sports. I'm going to tune in and see what's going on with the Lakers and the Nuggets and Celtics and the Heat. And fucking Shaq and Chuck talking about it, the Breonna Taylor verdict, blaming Breonna Taylor for her own death or her boyfriend. Like, what the fuck? Go ahead.
I know what you're saying. I was listening to that like, you got it. I was just like, I said no.
You were speechless, right? you stuttered. You know, you're so mad you can't even talk. It's like, it's not funny, but it's funny because that's kind of like your reaction. Like, oh my God, like I nobody asked them two sons of bitches anything. Nobody asked your expertise. Nobody thinks you're not credible for this type of thing. Like we don't need your input on it. And then when you do give your fucking input, that's what you say? Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead.
I know what you're saying, because then I think, like, when he said she was responsible for her own death, I was like, wait a minute, hold up, no, you didn't.
Yes, he did.
And he said, oh, she was dead because that was her, that was her ex. I said, ex, maybe like 9 months removed. I mean, she had nothing to do with this guy for a long time.
Yo, it's come to find out through the streets, the grapevine streets, the Facebook streets, and the internet streets. When she got wind that he was selling drugs, she distanced herself from him because she's a paramedic and she can't be around no motherfucker selling drugs. It's like she's dating a guy and she's loving the guy, and then she come to find out maybe she finds a bag of dope. Maybe she finds something. Maybe something happens that she says, whoa, you a dope dealer? Oh, I can't be with you no more. Breaks up with him. Maybe he was having drugs mailed to her apartment, right? Which is why the police kicked the door in anyway. Maybe. This is all maybes I'm saying, because this is factual that she did break up with him because he was a drug dealer. Her reason for breaking up with this guy was because he was a drug dealer and she's a paramedic going to nursing school or whatever. I didn't know that's what you were, but now that I know this, I'm going to distance myself from you because I'm not getting in no trouble with you. She gets with the new guy who's not a drug dealer, who has no criminal record, but has a license to carry a gun. He hears a bang in his door. What any man would do, you get up, try to protect your home, and she gets shot.
Yeah,
and because she was affiliated with a drug dealer ex-boyfriend, she deserves to die. Like, y'all, what the fuck? How do people conflate so much shit together like that?
And that's what really, when they said that, I was just like, oh, are you serious right now? I said, do you know how many And like, let's take it a step further. How many of us are actually affiliated with bad people and don't know it?
that we know about.
Yeah.
Because some of our cousins are bad people, but we don't know that right away. We might have a hunch or a hint, but they don't show it. They don't let us see it, right? And then if you just over their house or a family function, well, damn, you can't help whatever they was into before you came over there.
True.
What? So at the end of the day, people are people. I'm not blaming Breonna Taylor for shit. This is all I'm outraged. Period. Like my heart goes out to Breonna Taylor. My fist is pumping for Breonna Taylor, and when I'm so disappointed in black men who have like Chuck and Shaq. Y'all got power in the media. Y'all have influence. Y'all have followings, and you irresponsibly say some shit like that. You should have just not spoken about it.
Yeah, just shut up.
It's okay. It's okay to just say, hey, you know what? I don't want to speak about this. My condolences to Breonna Taylor's family. My heart goes out to them, but I don't really want to speak on this issue because it's not my place to speak on it. And that's okay to say that if you're an analyst or a panelist and you got your shirt and your tie on and y'all just want to gloss over this little thing because it's the hot topic. And if you just have to speak, if it just comes up, you can say, hey, you know what? I really don't want to talk about this. I don't want to speak on this, but God bless the Breonna Taylor family, blah, blah, blah. Something, respectful and positive, and just respectfully not answer the question. That's okay to do that, and you won't look like a jackass or an asshole. You will actually get more respect by not speaking on it. You can say some shit like, I don't know all of the facts. I haven't looked into it, and I don't want to say something that's not conducive to the case, so I'm just not going to speak. It's okay to say that's your answer if somebody asks you that question instead of trying to give your pompous, arrogant-ass fucking opinion. Because Shaq is a police officer, by the way.
Oh.
Let's not forget, Shaq is a cop. He still is. He just doesn't operate as a police officer. But Shaq went to, I don't know if it's in the state of Florida or what state he got it in, but he got his sheriff's fucking license. He is a sheriff himself. Mm-hmm. He did when he was doing his Shaq and the Fool show, he showed where he had a real live fucking badge. So Shaq was arresting people, giving people tickets and shit on his Shaq and the Fool show back in the day. But people thought it was a prank, but those are real tickets, and they had to go pay him because Shaq was in that county. He was a real fucking sheriff. He went to the school and everything, got his little license and all that shit, became a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
So Shaq, when it comes to the law, his mindset is law. Fine, don't speak on this shit.
Yeah, shut up.
Don't speak on this shit, Shaq. Chuck, I expect Chuck to say some Charles Barkley Coon shit. I'm not surprised with Chuck. I'm surprised at Shaq. But should I be surprised?
No, not really.
I shouldn't be surprised because Shaq's a cop. For real. He's not for like, I'm joking. Shaq is a police officer. People he don't talk about it as much. He doesn't operate as a police officer. Of course, he's a sports analyst, but he does still have that badge.
Yeah. That was rough, man.
That's what I was telling you. So when I put my tweet out, I wasn't saying fuck Daniel. I ain't gonna say your government name. I wasn't saying fuck you. I was saying Daniel Cameron, the Attorney General for Kentucky.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, really? Fine. Yeah, whatever.
It's like, no, because I'm just like, yo, it was just, and I was kind of referencing the Boondocks and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like when Huey was like, fuck the Queen, fuck Guy Ritchie and shit, you know, my tweet was wild. I wanted a tweet to be wild. I don't care. A tweet was designed to be wild.
That was
it was an emotional outburst is what it was.
That was the best quote from the Boondocks. I used to have that down memorized.
So that's what that was, right? So when I was tweeting it, I was thinking about is it Huey or Riley? It was Riley. I was thinking about Riley when he had his fur coat on. He was like, "Fuck the Queen, fuck them shoes, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck my president is back and my Lambo is blue." Yo, that's how I was feeling. Like I was thinking, like, yo, this verdict is some bullshit. Fuck all this shit. And I read these comments. I'm in these comment sections. I'm not commenting. I'm just kind of reading threads on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, because I don't have a Facebook. But where I am plugged into social media, the topics are there and people are commenting. And I'm just like, too many black guys is trashing Breonna Taylor. And it's like, yo, I was just so heated. And that's where that anger is coming. Of course, nobody would know where I'm coming from a tweet. Like, I'm not going to go into that much detail on Twitter. Like, if you talk to me and you want to talk about the tweet, I'll explain it to you. Other than that, if you see some crazy fucking tweets, just fucking ignore them, because I'm probably responding or reacting to some shit I just read. Maybe I might have watched a YouTube video, right? Didn't comment under the YouTube video, but expressed how I felt on Twitter. And then I might have saw a tweet and then went to YouTube and expressed how I felt, or on Instagram. So a lot of times if anybody's listening, don't try to follow my tweets. My tweets are fucking random. There's no there's no like part 2 or part 3 leading up to, like, I am in the moment when I'm tweeting. In that moment, I'm responding or reacting to something in that moment. I might have read it, might have just had a face-to-face conversation. Customer could have pissed me off. Something's happening in that moment, so I tweet about it. And when the moment's gone, and then somebody 2 days later is retweeting me talking about what the fuck, and I'm looking at this tweet like, I don't even know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what is going on? Like, my phone be chirping. Like, I be triggering people on Twitter. Like, people read my tweets and be fucking mad, and I just be like, yo. So I'll be 2-3 days later, post tweet, right? And then I look at it and I got 500 retweets, and I'm like, wow, I might as well be a blue check mark in this bitch, all the fucking mentions I'm getting, right? So, and they're going in on me, right? Going in. And I don't even know what the fuck's going on. It's my tweet. It's my tweet, and I don't even know what the fuck's going on. So, anyway, y'all,
using your emotions. That's what happened.
Right. I'm in a moment. I'm reacting to some shit, responding to some shit, whatever the fuck this shit is. I can't even tell you what it is because it's in the moment. And then people who see the tweet are triggered by the shit. I'm past that tweet. I am moved on that tweet. Like, while I'm reliving a tweet, even though it's my tweet, I have to relive it 2 weeks later because somebody just read it. It's like, to them, it's present for them. Yeah. For me, 2 weeks ago, I'm past that shit. Are you serious right now? So anyway, this is episode 11, y'all. There's the recap. I'm your host, Open Mind, along with your host, Tannic.
What's going on, everybody?
And we are back with another episode of the recap. The shenanigans is shenanigans. For fucking 13 minutes just talking about this shit. Like, and you know what? I'm not even mad about it because it needs something to be addressed. You know, some things need to be addressed. Let's get to the lineups because the show's going to be long anyway. You know,
yeah.
Like, because we got to do football.
I mean, if you really want to like fire to the, let's pour some gasoline on the fire. I mean, right now I'm in Flint. This is my hometown.
Right.
They is boycotting the police. They got the police on the news asking them if there's anything bad, please call them.
Right.
And I mean, we got people out, they're not protesting Breonna Taylor. They're like just walking down the street telling them, look, just don't call them. Say we don't have time for them shooting us and we trying to get help.
Yo. Wow, man.
And that's just real. They I mean, if you call the police, you don't want to get shot by the cop. You calling for help.
You in that type of situation, what do you do? Like, what the fuck do you do? Do you even call the cops?
Oh, man, the news media was like, the police are stressing you to call them. I'm sitting there just like, dang, that's bad.
This week it was a rough week, and football Sunday, get our minds off all this stress. We're gonna do. Hold on, let me go back and start over so I can left off track. So we're gonna try to do the early slate. The early slate, afternoon slate, both afternoon slates, and the prime time. If not, we might do just the 5-game afternoon slate and skip the 3 games, just for time's sake. And just due to the prime time. So what we'll do early, the early only, 12 p.m. Well, 12 p.m. for me because I'm Central Time. The 3:05 p.m. and the prime time game. We'll do those lineups and skip that other turbo because it's probably going to be two teams less than the previous turbo. So I'm sure people will see that turbo, whatever we come up with, and probably adjust from there. Hold on, my screen is wow. I can't. Hold on. My
Oh,
stylus. Yeah.
I'm sitting here watching the game right now. They better not say nothing about that.
Lakers, bro. Lakers in five.
Yeah, Lakers finna win it.
Lakers in five. I said that. Uncle Shay said Lakers in five against the Rockets. I said Lakers in five against Denver. Where's the 25-cent squad? You know what? No 25-cent squad. I'm going to bet $1. I'm feeling frisky, because I've been winning my little change, my little $1.50s and twos and threes here, and 50 cents and 75 cents is, and they add up. So I'm gonna spend $1 here. I ain't mad. I got money to blow. All right, so let's look at the matchups here because this is week 3, right?
Yeah.
Week three NFL matchups. Now I'm gonna no quarterback. Look at defense. I'm gonna pick the defense for do something weird with this lineup right here. Do something different on the next one. Looking at the defenses, Pittsburgh has been doing okay for the first 2 weeks, but I don't think they're gonna do that 13 against the Houston Texans. So I don't think the Steelers is a good defense to pick. Just
Nah.
each one. I just don't. They got 10 here. They got an average of 10. They've been doing good first 2 weeks, but the Texans got Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, and that has helped them out.
And Deshaun Watson is a win. He's 0-2.
Yep.
He's 0-2. So, not saying the Texans are going to win. I am saying that the Pittsburgh Steelers defense is going to get scored on, and blowing $4,000 on them, I think it's just a waste of money. So going down here, the Patriots defense is a safe pick, but then again, the Raiders have shown that they can ball. So I don't know. I don't know about the Patriots defense. I don't know who's going to win against the Raiders and the Patriots.
Yeah, but the Raiders, if I'm correct, the Pants, have they been able to stop the run?
Who, the Patriots?
Yeah.
Let's go see.
I mean, they played.
Would show us on here, but
yeah, against Seattle, they rushed it up 154 yards.
Look, I'm gonna say this for the Patriots defense: when they played Seattle Seahawks, they allowed 35 points.
That's true.
The Seahawks, to me, is not a super team. They're an average team to me. Russell Wilson is above average, but the rest of everybody else to me is just average players. And they scored 35 points against the Patriots defense. Right? I watched that game. The defense shut down. So the Patriots defense to me is not going to stop the Raiders either because the Raiders beat the shit out of New Orleans.
I watched that one too. That was ridiculous.
Raiders got some good guys on offense. They surprised me this year. I thought the Raiders was going to be trash this year. I don't know what's going on. John Gruden is a different person. So I'm saying fade this game. Fade this defense right here. Not the game, the defense. Washington football team. The team. I guess Arizona's a good team. But they shut down Philadelphia, bro.
Yeah, they really did. But Philadelphia don't have a running game. Philly don't have a running game.
I guess that plays a part. And I don't know. Cleveland might do well against Washington, so I think you should fade that too.
I have a case for Cleveland simply because they have a rushing game.
Okay.
I think you're gonna need. I mean, I'm not sure. This is just my theory. You're gonna need Kareem Hunt or Nicholas Chubb. I think one of them is gonna break loose.
And do you think Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt going through Washington's defense? They off the defensive line?
They might. I mean, the Cardinals got 160, but who the Cards have down as a running back?
Let's go look.
Hold on. Yeah, let's go look at that.
Let's go look and see who the running back is for the Cardinals, because this is a this it's okay to build this lineup slowly. Let's jump straight to the Cardinals and not scroll. Or the Cardinals? No, we don't have them in this slate.
Great.
No Cardinals in this early slate. They play in the afternoon.
Uh, I mean,
So that theory will come back to that one on the next slate.
no,
I like the Bears defense against the Falcons because the Falcons blundered that that
Cowboy
they blundered.
man, I
So
was
you
so
think
mad.
confidence going tomorrow is just under the table. Their confidence is just trash right now. And the
Yeah.
Bears still got a good defense still. Like they've been not, crazy, but they shut the Giants down. And Saquon Barkley out, the Giants ain't worth a damn right now. But I actually like the Giants defense against the San Francisco 49ers because the 49ers whole offensive unit is out.
You sure? Including the running back?
Mostert's gone, bro. He's out.
Oh, sheesh.
Listen, Mostert is out. Let's read up on it. Let's read it. Mostert was ruled out for Sunday's game against the Giants. Mostert missed the first 2 days of practice this week after suffering an MCL sprain during last Sunday's win over the Jets. So it was only a matter of time before he was ruled out by the team. Jerick McKinnon and Jeff Wilson are poised to lead the 49ers backfield for the near future, as Tevin Coleman is also sidelined. So no Tevin Coleman or Raheem. Let's also look at the wide receiver core for the San Francisco because I'm trying to find an excuse to pick the Giants defense. Just their defense.
They be low on.
They got Kendrick Bourne, number one receiver. This is for the 49ers, right? Kendrick Bourne, Brandon Ayuk, and Trent Taylor, and Dante Pettis, Mohamed Sanu. This is who Jimmy Garoppolo's throwing the ball to.
I don't think it's Jimmy this month. I think it's Mullins.
Mullins, okay. Whoever. Look at the receiving core. Because I wasn't going to pick San Francisco's quarterback anyway. But look at the receiving core. Look at who the 49ers have playing starting receivers. All right? And we're looking for a defense. We're looking for a defense that's not the obvious defense. Because we try to get this. This is an early slate, but it's still 8 games. So it's still kind of a lot of potential to lose. So we got to be real careful with this lineup. I say the Giants defense because, one, that's all they really have to go by right now. Their offense is trash. The Giants defense is all the Giants got. And I think they have a shot against the 49ers offense, who is just beat up and broken up right now. Like, okay, let's look at the quarterback for 49ers.
I can agree with that.
Right, Jimmy G's out. And why is Jimmy G out?
Well, something happened. Something happened last week. I don't know. I don't have it. It's at the tip of my tongue. I just don't know what happened.
Okay, he had a sprained right ankle. Okay, he's not out for the season. He just probably going to be out for a couple of weeks. So right now, just in week 3, this is going to be a considered thing. I am finalizing this pick with the Giants as our defense at 2,700.
I think that's a good pick.
Now, of course, we didn't explore every team's offense, but without exploring it, Cincinnati got Joe Burrow, and he's been balling. AJ Green, been balling. The Rams' offense is going to do well against the Buffalo's defense. Chicago's offense is going to trash ATL's defense. So it's like, I say the most safest and the most, what's the word I want to say? A good sleeper pick for defense is the Giants.
I agree.
For the circumstances. This isn't going to be every week. This is just week 3. The best defense for week 3 or the best defensive circumstance is this Giants versus San Francisco. So I just wanted to get that out the way because I know the defense was going to be a hard choice, but if we just break them all down, look at these matchups, it ain't that hard. So it's your pick.
Yeah, let's talk running backs. I want to see.
All right. Who we at running back? matchups. All I can tell you is conserve money if you can. Find that cheap guy that's got a good matchup and a good situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But you also want them to do something. You want them to at least touch the ball.
Well, I'll get the other running back. So, but the running back that I'm gonna pick is someone who has a good matchup and situation. Not necessarily Delvin Cook or Derrick Henry. Not necessarily. It's going to be my pick
No, I wouldn't even pick those two.
because of the defense.
Yeah.
The front seven on both sides. Minnesota's front seven and Tennessee's front seven ain't allowing no runs. This is how I see it.
You want to know something?
What's up?
What's your thoughts on Devin Singletary?
Let me go look at his stats. Let me go look at his stats and see if he's worth the salt.
I think he's gonna get more handles. But dang, I forgot they got Josh Allen too.
I'm looking at Devin Singletary and I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, yeah. I just thought of that. I'm like, why? I just thought of that. Like, why is his numbers down? I said they got Josh Allen.
Allen. No, not Josh Allen. Well, not just Josh Allen. They got Diggs.
Oh yeah, that's who I keep forgetting
From
about.
Minnesota traded Diggs from Minnesota. So Josh Allen's throwing the ball to Diggs. Let's go look at that. Just to show you. And Diggs been balling.
Okay.
Balling. Stephon Diggs, yeah. Look at Diggs. He been going off. So it's not so much as they got Josh Allen. Josh Allen is great. And to have Stephon Diggs makes the Buffalo Bills a contender.
That's true. All right.
So that's my thoughts. So that's why Devin Singletary ain't getting the ball because he got to share it with Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why.
And Diggs wants the ball because Diggs gonna get open.
Right.
All right. I'm thinking James Conner.
James Conner against Houston. Yeah. Houston, Texas front seven ain't stopping no runs.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, they're averaging 100, almost 200 yards on the ground a game.
Well, the Texans defense ain't stopping no runs because Edwards-Helaire to start the NFL season ran all through Houston's defense, the defensive front. And he was a rookie, right? He had never ran a down in the NFL, right? It ran 130 some odd yards on the air. So yes, it's a great pick. Let's see here. My pick is now David Montgomery has been surprisingly good.
What you picking? You picking backs?
Well, I'm just getting the other running back out the way.
Gotcha.
Let's see. He ran over the Giants. Well, you know what? Yeah, he did. He ran over the Giants.
Okay. This might sound nuts. Last time I picked him, he kind of pissed me off. What about Miles Sanders?
Miles Sanders is a good back. I mean, you picked him in week 1?
Yeah, and he got hurt.
Okay, so but when he came back, that's what he did.
Yeah.
So week 1 was him getting hurt, not because he didn't play, or not because he sucked. But week 2, he's back full force, and this is what you're going to get from him. You're probably going to get 5 from him.
You said 5.
25. Hold on. Let's look at Cincinnati's defense. I'm gonna put the Giants back. This is what's his name again? Miles Sanders versus Cincinnati Bengals defense. Look at Cincinnati Bengals defense. Look at Cincinnati Bengals defense. You see that .05?
Yeah.
They trash. They ain't stopping shit.
It's not only that. That's the second worst rush defense in the league right now.
I'm thinking Miles Sanders is going to have a good day. I think the Philadelphia Eagles going to get their first win. But I think it's going to be a shootout because Joe Burrow versus what's his name? Carson Wentz. I don't know who's gonna win, but it's gonna be a trade off. It's gonna be a touchdown trade off.
And man, Joe Burrow has been surprising.
Yeah, these rookies, bro. These rookies ain't playing. Kyler Murray, he came in the league dogging when and Patrick Mahomes wasn't a rookie, but he got basically redshirted. You know, Alex Smith was the starting quarterback, so they benched Patrick Mahomes. They traded Alex Smith to the Washington football team, and Patrick Mahomes took over and won the fucking Super Bowl.
That's true.
It wasn't his rookie year, but you can kind of say it was his rookie year because he hadn't played football yet. So it was his second year, but it's his first time actually playing a full season. And his first full season, he wins the Super Bowl. This is Patrick Mahomes, the rookie. So yeah, these rookies ain't playing.
And that's crazy.
It's your pick. It's your pick. I don't know what slot you want.
Makes me wonder, should we go ahead and get quarterback out the way?
I'll give it to you if you want it.
You know what? Let's check out wideouts. Because I'm looking at the quarterbacks.
Everybody, it's so many good quarterbacks. Yeah, it's so many. I think a handful will do good.
It's not just that. I think you can pay down today, this week.
You think week 3 pay down? I hear you.
I mean, if I have to pay down, I go as far down as Jared Goff.
So who's your whiteout?
Yeah, let's look at.
Outside of Julio Jones, nobody's really that expensive. 7,000 is the price for a receiver. Even 7,400 is good, but I don't think Julio is even going to play. Is he even going to play? Yeah, that questionable tag. Yeah, I don't even think Julio's going to play. But I think Calvarilli's good with Julio playing or not.
You talking about that the guy next to him?
I'm talking about Ridley.
Yeah,
Ridley's good whether he's playing or not.
He put up a wow.
Ridley is better than Julio, so you know that's what it is.
I'm looking at that. I'm wondering.
Calvin Ridley is a better wide receiver than Julio Jones. I said it. I said what I said.
Wow, that's some big shoes to fill.
I said what I said. Nah, it's your pick, but I said what I said.
Dang. Atlanta going up against that Chicago defense. What's your thoughts on that secondary?
I don't think Chicago's secondary is very good, but of course they still got Mac. So they ain't nobody running the ball. Todd Gurley ain't finna eat.
No,
Todd Gurley's a fade, but I think the receivers are gonna have a good day.
I like Russell Gage.
Russell Gage. Let's look at Russell Gage. Yeah. In the event that Julio don't play, Russell Gage is gonna be the second receiver. Look, fucking Russell Gage balling. Look at Russell Gage. Yeah.
At 5,100, I think he might be a better shot.
Not mad at your pick. Not mad at your pick. But I'm not gonna pick Matt Ryan though.
Oh no.
All right. Let's see. I like Joe Burrow. I like this Joe Burrow pick against the Eagles. I do. I really do. I really do. And I'm gonna do it. Joe Burrow.
Oh, he can run the ball too. I don't care.
So do I need to stack him? Let's see. Well, I don't because his receivers ain't getting the ball. Maybe the tight end is getting the ball. Let me see. Who is Joe Burrow throwing the ball to? Because he's not throwing it to the receivers.
I think he's doing it all himself.
He's doing it himself? Let's see.
I think he's one of the he plays. I would say he's more like Lamar Jackson.
No, he didn't have a rushing touchdown. He threw 3 passing touchdowns. But to who? Let's go see. Who did he throw these touchdowns to? Because I didn't see. Okay, AJ Green. Did AJ Green get a touchdown pass? No, he didn't get a touchdown pass. Did Tyler Boyd get a touchdown pass? Okay, he got one TD. That's one of the TDs. Who else got a touchdown pass?
How much
John
on the bet? How much on the bet was that tight end?
Mike Thomas. Let me see. Mike Thomas, the tight end, got a touchdown pass. And who else? Was it the tight end? Let's
Mike
see.
Thomas. You talking about for Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to stack Joe Burrow with a receiver who he's throwing the ball to, and it says he threw 3 touchdown passes, but to who? Like I'm trying to see. Oh, he threw it to Uzoma, but then Uzoma got injured that game. Okay, yeah. Torres like 8 kills in week 2 loss to the Browns, spoiling the solid order. With Uzoma now turning his focus to rehabbing his leg and getting healthy for 2020, Bengals will rely on Drew Sample to step in as their new starting tight end. Okay, so
I'm picking. I think Sample's a good one.
Sample
I'm
to stack
serious.
Joe
It
Burrow.
looks because it look like he throws it at him nine
Oh, nine
times.
targets.
At
Yo, you're onto something here. Okay,
at
because you got
thir-
to
at,
stack Joe
thir-
Burrow with somebody.
yeah, at 3,500, 9 targets.
Yo, that's a good eye. You got a good eye there, buddy. Good eye there. Fucks with it. I fucks with that pick. Fucks with that pick. Let's see. Okay, so Tyler Boyd. I like his numbers, but I'm gonna come back if I can't find anybody else. Let's see what Terry McLaurin been doing. Terry McLaurin had a good game against the Cardinals. 10 fucking targets, 125 yards. Yo, Terry went off. And I don't think the Browns defense gonna stop nobody.
Let's see.
Right. I like that Terry McLaurin pick. Let me look around though. I'm gonna keep looking. I
Let me
might
look.
come back to and
Let,
Deontay Johnson. And he playing against the weak Texas defense. I
yeah,
like yeah, my pick. That is my pick. I'm going against the Texans because I live in Houston. Yes.
okay, receivers. As everybody can tell, we're paying down the receivers. I did not expect that.
Well, yeah, we ain't got but 16 stacks. We run out of money quick. Oh, my bad. Let me put the defense back. I'm sorry. I left it. I forgot to fix that
I
for the Giants.
wonder. I mean,
Oh,
at 5,900, he's going up against the Cleveland
hold on.
pass
Let me show you.
defense, which is 28th in the league right now.
You talk about Houston.
No, I'm talking about like Cleveland.
Oh, you
Terry
talking?
McLaurin. I think we
Oh,
might
you
have to
saying?
pick
You
him
saying?
up.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. You said Terry McLaurin going against Cleveland's defense.
Yes,
Okay,
277 per game. And
but listen.
McLaurin. Go ahead.
Look at the screen. We got 14,000 left and 2 spots to fill. It's your turn, and look what you can grab at 14,000.
I want
You
McLaurin.
you want McLaren?
Yeah, because 5,900. I think. Well, he's the main receiver Haskins going to be throwing to anyway, and I don't think that secondary is going to be able to stop him.
Okay, it's a good pick. Got 8 stacks left. Let's see. Will Derrick Henry do well? Henry ran for 84 yards on 25 rush attempts. The Jacksonville defense stepped up against the NFL's leading rusher. 26-year-old has already garnered 59 offensive touches through Tennessee's first 2 outings as the Titans now prepare for Week 3 matchup against the 0-2 Vikings. Let me see. Is he going to do well against the Vikings front
The
seven, though?
Vikings. The Vikings are the Vikings defense. I'm
Is
just looking at it. It's garbage. They're giving up 280.5 passing yards and 154.5 rushing yards.
so they trash? Is what you
They
saying?
are garbage.
All right.
Derrick Henry should eat this team alive.
And that is the lineup for the early for the early slate, ladies and gentlemen. We got
Yeah.
Joe Burrow as at the helm. James Conner running against Houston. Miles, hold on. I got James Conner already against Houston. Before I do that, let me see if I can pick anybody else. Nope. I don't want anybody else. I don't want John Brown, and I don't want Jarvis Landry.
Nope.
No, I don't want them. I don't want Deshaun Jackson.
Nope.
I don't want Brandon Cooks. I don't want Corey Davis because I
Save,
because I got Derek.
saving that lineup.
So I'm gonna go with Deontay Johnson. Just got to double check because I had $300 left just to see if I could spend it. But $300 left is a lot. It's not a lot of money to leave on the table. I'm fine with that because you know how I am. I'm real uh, OCD about that. But 300 is nothing. So Joe Burrow, our QB. I like the QB pick. I like the running backs.
I like it all.
You
I ain't
like it
gonna
all?
even lie.
So
I like it all.
hold on. Let me scroll down, make sure they see it again. So Joe, scroll slow before I submit it. This is the lineup for the early slate. Submit. Bet a dollar. Bet a dollar. All right, let's go to the turbo. The afternoon turbo. 5 games. Yes, sir. We're gonna break it down. I'm gonna bet another dollar because I'm feeling lucky. Bet a dollar. Plus, betting a dollar goes towards my milestones because there's other milestones I'm trying to meet, and you have to bet a dollar specifically to reach certain milestones.
That is true.
Certain milestones require you to specifically bet $1. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one out the way. But I actually want to win more money because when you bet a dollar, let's look at the
All right,
contest.
so we're doing a
Dollar to
405 or
1,000.
305.
405.
Gotcha.
Did I click on that? Yeah, I did. 5 games. The 5 games slate.
Gotcha.
Now, off top, before we even begin, I have a quarterback that I'm staring at that I want to pick so bad. I want to pick him because of who he's playing. I want to pick Kyler Murray against the Lions. I want Kyler Murray. Because what's Kyler Murray going to do to those Lions? What are you going to do to them, Tannic?
He should destroy them.
He's going to destroy those fucking Lions is what he's going to do.
And
I want him.
I honestly, that's not really not a bad pick, except because everybody's going to go towards Wilson and maybe Dak. And
Yeah, because Dak has the game. But you know what? I'm going to make multiple lineups anyway, so I'm going to revisit this offline, and I'm going to make a Dak squad and a Russell Wilson squad. Trust and believe. But for the show, because this is a show and we have to have shenanigans on our show, we are Detroit Lions fans. We are. But I'm picking Kyler Murray. And hold on. Before you go, I'm going to stack Kyler Murray with none other than who? Who am I going to stack Kyler Murray with? Who? You say it. You say it for me.
Oh, Hopkins. Hands down. I had to look at that for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Hopkins.
Yes, I am a Detroit Lions fan. Yes, I am. I know it doesn't seem that way, but I am. But the Detroit Lions are not going to beat the Cardinals. They're not.
They're not.
So anyway, it's your pick.
Okay. Well, we got the quarterback and one receiver out the way.
Easy, huh? Easy pickings. We need to do no research. I don't want to do no research. I want this one. I am going against the Lions on purpose.
I don't blame you. All right, let's go. I hate receivers selections. Let's see here.
Get a tight end. Well, you picked tight end already last time, I guess.
Yeah.
Running back?
Hold on just a second. I'm looking. Receivers, we might have to pay up on. Unless we can find somebody that's cheap.
I paid up on Hopkins already. That's our paid up receiver right there. And he has a great matchup.
That's true. But you also got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Got DJ Metcalf. You know what? Let's just forget it. I'm going to backs. Forget it. I'm going to the running backs real quick.
So you're going to running backs? I hear you. Yo, Jonathan Taylor has been surprisingly good. I don't know what's up with Marlon Mack or why he's not starting. But Jonathan Taylor is Indiana's running back. Where is Marlon Mack? What's going on with my? Oh,
All right,
injury.
Achilles. Achilles.
Never mind. Makes sense. The Jets defense is trash, so you know.
Yeah, let's go with Jonathan Taylor.
Let's see. All right. I don't want Zeke in this slate, but I'll probably make a Zeke squad off camera. But I think Chris Carson is going to run through Dallas. I think he is.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Dallas defense ain't stopping shit. It
Let's
was
see.
it was 39-40 in Atlanta.
Yeah, they ain't stopping
And
nothing on
they
the
lost
ground.
39 points. Yeah, they not stopping nobody. The defense gonna get torched by Chris Carson.
Yep.
So yeah, that's my pick. That's my pick. Defense.
And,
Chris Carson finna run all over them Cowboys.
yeah, and now we're at these receivers.
Right.
Oh,
That thing you couldn't escape.
yeah, I know I couldn't escape. I just escaped it for 2 picks.
Still, you can still keep beating up on Dallas defense.
That is true. But who would you pick though?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, let's
Production.
see.
Doesn't matter who you pick. Be honest. They're the same price, and they give you the same production. Listen, they're 1 point difference and $100 difference. They're the same. It doesn't matter. Any, mini, money, mo, whichever one you want.
They get the same amount of targets.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. It's like it all depends on you want it hot or cold. So it's like, in other words, picking DK Metcalf and fading Tyler Lockett wouldn't hurt you. Picking Tyler Lockett and fading DK Metcalf wouldn't hurt you.
No, it wouldn't.
So whoever you want to pick between those two, but pick one of them because it's the Dallas defense.
Let's save $100. Let's go Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett. All right, let's save $100. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way. I like CeeDee Lamb against Seattle.
But here's the thing: we have Tampa Bay against Denver, and I think Denver in the air doesn't look to be good this year.
So are you saying defensively, Tampa Bay?
Yeah, and the one. Well, no, it's not that. I'm looking at the receivers wise, and I hate the fact that it's Brady.
Brady's about to torch Denver.
That is true.
Look, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Fournette gonna have a great game against Denver. The Bucks gonna beat Denver. Let's just be honest here. The Bucks gonna trash Denver.
Gotcha. I'll keep that. I'll keep that game in mind. I might want one of those three.
You know what? I gotta get rid of CeeDee Lamb. Or not of money. I can't get CeeDee Lamb. I gotta get a cheaper receiver. Even though CeeDee Lamb is cheap, I gotta go cheaper than that because $10,000 to fill 3 slots, and one of those slots is a flex.
Are you sure?
Well, I'll be honest.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
5,400 and he get you just about as much as Tyler Lockett.
Well, it's not that I don't want him. It's just that look at the price. Look at what happens. Okay, I get
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb. We got 3 spots to fill with 10 grand, and we don't have enough money. Is what I'm saying to fill those 3 spots. 10 grand is not enough money.
I see what you're saying.
15,000 is enough money to fill 4 slots though. If I just go cheaper than CeeDee Lamb, and I really want CeeDee Lamb. Trust me, he's gonna go on a off camera squad. He just can't go on this one because I don't have enough. So let's look at the bottom of the barrel here. Okay, that's too far down the bottom of the barrel. Robbie Anderson is also a good pick. I like Robbie, but then he's just $200 cheaper than CD. So what I gotta do here? I have to say I gotta go. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna get the defense. The Colts defense have been surprisingly good, bro. They shut down Minnesota.
That is true.
Look at what the Colts defense did to Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings only scored 11 points against the Colts. And the Colts got Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, that's true.
3 sacks, 1 safety, 3 interceptions. They allow 11 points. Colts defense are fucking dominant right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts defense.
You want to
Get
know
out the West.
something?
What's up?
I think we might need to let go of Jonathan Taylor.
Okay, do that. Let him go. 'Cause it's probably a better running back anyway. I mean, let's see. We got Fournette.
No, no,
Fournette.
no, no. Listen to me. We've been picking on Detroit.
Yeah.
Rushing defense for Detroit is the worst in the league.
So you saying Kenny Drake?
He's gonna he's gonna touch the ball at least. He's been touched at a minimum of 16.
Yeah, he's got 20 attempts against the Washington football team. So
I'm
ain't
wondering is I wonder if he gonna break out.
why wouldn't he? It's Detroit.
Yeah,
Speed up on
we'll save 1,000 then.
save 1,000. Got 12,000 to fill 3 spots. I like those numbers. I like that side, those odds.
So who you
I
got as
still,
the
but I still think Jonathan Taylor's going to have a good game against the Jets. But that don't mean we have to have him because
yeah.
I think Kenyon Drake's game is going to be just as lucrative to him as Jonathan Taylor's game is to the Jets. So they both have a good matchup, and you're going to get similar production, and might as well spend 6,000 on the production that Johnny's going to give you because Johnny's going to give you some double digits against the Jets.
That's true.
Johnny Taylor's going to do it, bro. He's going to have a great day. But if you just don't have to spend that money, I understand. And Kenny
Yeah,
Drake's going to have a good day too.
yeah, I know.
So
It's I'm looking at the price, 7,000.
I understand. I understand. I ain't mad at you.
And I could probably get that same production out of King and Drake.
So, but it's still your pick though, because all you did was swap out Kenyon. It's still your pick.
Okay, who did you pick as a defense?
I got the Colts.
Gotcha. Man, we got a receiver and a tight end.
And a flex, which I think you should do dead last.
Yeah, we're gonna do that one dead last.
Yeah, all flex spots should be dead last.
Hmm.
That's just a strategy.
Dude, tight end sucks.
Let's go see. It does. Schultz is pretty good though. I like Schultz. Though Schultz is good against the Seattle Seahawks. I like Schultz. He's a good pick. But then other than Schultz, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
Noah Fant
I think
against the Bucks. I'm straight. Noah Fant is a fade, people. Fade Noah Fant against the Bucks right now. Noah Fant's a good tight end. He's probably all Denver has, and he's gonna get a lot of targets. But they finna beat the shit out. Don't be surprised if Noah Fant gets fucking injured tomorrow or Sunday. Don't be surprised because if he's their main go-to guy, they're gonna beat the hell out of him. Think about it. The Tampa Bay Bucks get penalties called on them constantly. They play rough, dirty ball. They got a lot of penalties. They get penalties. They get rough in the passer penalties. They get face mask penalties. They get collision penalties. The Bucks defense gets a lot of penalties. Whether it's good or bad, that's injury for your people. Noah's gonna get fucking injured in this game. I'm not hoping on them, knocking on wood. I don't want them to get injured. I just know the Bucks, the way they play, and the desperation that the Denver Broncos have right now. He's their only real good option on offense. Drew Lock is out. It's like the Denver offense is trash. Noah Fant is all they got, and that's all they're gonna throw to. And the Bucks gonna beat the hell out of him. They're gonna shut him down. That's all they got. If this is the star player, they're gonna shut him down. Bruce Arians is gonna shut him down, bro.
yeah.
Trust they got game film on Noah Fant. They waiting. They right now up all night studying Noah Fant game film to shut it down. Shit. But I like Schultz though. Schultz is the safest pick because you're right. It's just trash. Who is this Mo Ali Cox guy? I've never heard this guy. Who's this guy? 19 against the Minnesota Vikings. Why is the Minnesota Vikings trash? Them yards you was talking about, them stats you was looking at. This guy got 111 of them against the fucking Minnesota Vikings.
I know.
Yeah. I like this guy. I'm gonna pick him. I like his dread. Yeah, I'm picking him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I want him. He's cheaper than Schultz. Schultz is 4,500. I think that's a lot of money to drop on a Dallas tight end against the Seattle Seahawks. He's the safest pick, but I didn't see Malox right here. I'm gonna call him Malox because I can't pronounce that. Mo Ali Cox. Okay, yeah.
Marley Cox.
Mo Ali Cox. Yeah. Never heard of him, but he's gonna be our tight end today. That's what he's gonna be because he's going against the Jets, and the Jets suck. So,
that's true. Man. God, these receivers.
You got $8,000 left. Ugh. We don't have nobody from Tampa Bay, but I don't really care. I don't think we need to. I think kind of spread that ball around, and you don't really know who to pick in receivers. The receivers in Tampa Bay are all based on Tom Brady's mood, and I just don't. He's the same Tom Brady because when he was with the Patriots and you pick Edelman one day and he's ice cold. Next day you pick Chris Hogan, he's ice cold, and Danny Amendola, and then you don't know who the fuck Tom Brady gonna throw the ball to, because it's a receiver by committee, it's running back by committee, tight end by committee outside of Gronk. So it's like Brady. Gronk is who you picked most of the time when he was with the Patriots, but outside of that, Brady spread the ball around.
And Gronk ain't getting it this year.
You know what?
Gronk ain't.
Scotty Miller for Tampa Bay. Brady likes Scotty Miller.
Really?
I saw that game. Brady likes Scotty Miller. Where's he at though?
You talking about for receiver?
Yeah. Brady likes him. Miller's in the practice. Okay, he's not. Yeah. I don't know if we should pick him, but Brady likes his kid. He got a lot of targets from Brady.
Only got 3 targets from Brady.
That last game, but the other game he only got the 3 targets that game because of the way the game was going.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way the game was going. But that first game, he was throwing the shit out of that ball to Scotty Miller. I don't know. You don't have to pick him, but he got 4,000. Got 8,000.
Yeah, we got
a bottom feed. David Moore did good. I had him last week, and he gave me this is what he did for me last week. He gave me 13 because I picked him. So I say he's a good pick because I already picked him before. He did well. He did me good. He did right by me. Number 3. He's going against Dallas. I recommend him just because he hasn't disappointed me yet.
Let's go ahead and pick him.
All right, David Moore. So we got 5,000 left. Let's see. Joshua Kelly's a good running back against the Carolina Panthers defense, who I think is trash. Let's see. DeAndre Swift he's okay, but no, I'm not going against the Arizona Cardinals. Detroit is not a strong enough team for me to go against the Cardinals.
That is true.
Himes, what's going on with Himes? Oh no, sir. No Himes. You know what? I think I'm gonna drop this money on Joshua Kelly. He's been consistently giving you 12 points. Consistently. And I think he has a good matchup in the Carolina. Look, 32nd. The Panthers are 32nd in rushing against the rush. They're 32nd.
And he gets the ball. Yeah. I like that.
The Panthers' rush defense is 32nd. Wow.
Why did we pick up Austin? Is it? No. Am I thinking Austin Eckler?
He costs too much. I can't afford him.
Yeah, he does. He costs way too much.
But Joshua Kelly's the secondary back. Let me look at Joshua Kelly. What is he? Because Austin Eckler's the starting back. Kelly carried the ball team high 23 times for 64 yards and caught 2 or 3 targets for 49 yards in Sunday's overtime loss to Kansas City. It's noteworthy that Kelly saw a bigger workload than Austin Eckler in the close game, with the rookie getting 25 touches to the more senior back's 20. Although Eckler was more productive with 148 scrimmage yards, the Chargers' backfield increasingly looks like a 1A, 1B arrangement rather than Kelly being confined to backup duties. But that could still lead to big numbers for both backs in week 3 against the Panthers' run defense that's already been lit up by Josh Jacobs and Leonard Fournette. So
Wow.
when Austin Eckler takes a Gatorade break, Joshua Kelly's gonna go in there and get him some.
That's a good
So
pick.
we have our afternoon lineup after your morning lineups. Maybe they don't do well. You can look towards the future, towards Kyler Murray beating the shit out of the Lions, the Colts defense stopping the Jets, and everybody else on this lineup. I'm submitting. I'm not sure about you,
I
but
am.
I'm submitting better dollar, better dollar. All right, and we are closing in on the end of the show. Our last lineup for prime time that goes into Monday. So we won't have a show for Monday. Sorry, y'all. We got lives. But this should carry y'all over. This should still refer to the show, even if you watched this show already before the lineups. Refer to the show during the games and the early games because the afternoon games are going to start, and you got time to go do some last minute switch arounds or looks and changes before the game start at 4 o'clock, and then you can do that again for the prime time. So even if you watch the show, come back and check it out one more time before the prime time because you might. This is doing this for y'all for all day reference. This is your come do your research with us for all day references. All right, so I'm betting another dollar. What's the jackpot for this? What's the jackpot for this dollar? 1,000. A stack. I'm playing for a stack. Nightball. Ooh, Lamar Jackson against Patrick Mahomes. I think that's a fade. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is cheaper. But I think Aaron Rodgers is just gonna beat the shit out of the New Orleans Aints. The New Orleans Aints are gonna lose to
You call them
Green Bay.
ain'ts though.
The New Orleans Aints. It's not my pick. It's your pick.
Kidding me? We're going Aaron Rodgers.
He said, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" All right, who's he gonna throw the ball to? He's stacking them up with Valdez Scantling, Lazard, or the tight end. Aaron Jones is also a passing back. Who is their tight end? Who is the Green Bay Packers tight end? Robert Tonyan? Yeah, you're not going to pick him. You don't even know him. Who's that guy? How many targets does he get? Aaron Jones gets eight targets. Aaron Jones is also a receiver, so you don't have to necessarily pick a wide receiver from Green Bay if you don't want to. You can get Aaron Jones, who's also a receiver in the running back.
Whatever. How is wait, hold up. I would like to know how they are on the ground too. Do you
How's
know?
the ground? Let's look at Aaron Jones's ground game. Well, he beat the shit out of the Detroit Lions, didn't he?
Hey, that's why I said let's who did I pick up?
Kenyon Drake.
Why not? Keep beating on them.
So you want Aaron Jones?
Hold on. Let me see.
You don't have to get Aaron Jones. Just give you a receiver to stack with Aaron
You know what? With Devontae Adams,
out.
is he even? I mean, do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to put up big numbers with
Against
Devontae Adams out?
the Las Vegas Raiders beat the shit out of the Saints. Aaron Rodgers has been named. He's got the highest QBR in the league right now. The first 2 weeks, he's the top quarterback as of week 3. Coming into week 3,
Hmm.
Aaron Rodgers is number 1 quarterback according to Pro Football Focus.
Okay, I want to be honest with you here. I think your best option is Lamar.
Could be. It's Chiefs defense. You think Chiefs not going to be able to stop Lamar?
No, it's not just that. They're 269 passing yards and 150 rushing.
Wow, the Chiefs defense do suck. Yeah. Lamar's not that expensive. He's 7,700. He's
For
worth
a two
7,700.
for a two gamer, he's worth 7,700.
Yeah. Now,
Now,
is he throwing the ball too, or is he doing everything? Because he only got one touchdown pass that last game against the Texans, and no rushing touchdown. Texas held him in check, but even though they won, I guess Mark Ingram must have ran a lot of those touchdowns against the Houston. Because how they beat Houston? Yeah, it was run. They beat Houston with the running game. Okay, yeah. All right. So you want Lamar Jackson? Who's he gonna throw it to? Andrews.
hmm,
Andrews probably a good pick. Yeah. Andrews is probably either Andrews or Marquise Brown. And I say Andrews, but that's up to you. It's your pick. You got
he
to stack your
spreads
quarterback.
he spreads the ball too. But do we have
But
to stack the
you don't
course?
have to stack him, I guess, because he's Lamar Jackson. He's going to probably rush the ball a couple of times. So I guess you
Well,
don't have to stack Lamar Jackson, but normal circumstances, yeah, we stack our quarterback. So you don't have to if you don't.
I don't think we need to stack him.
All right. I'm still going Aaron Jones. Um, I think Aaron Jones is going to torch. Aaron Jones is going to torch the Saints because Josh Jacobs torched the Saints. Josh Jacobs torched the fucking Saints, bro. He torched them.
Let me see. Yep. Oh yeah, I
And
forgot
with
about
no Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones finna eat. That's my pick.
that.
My pick. I'm picking Aaron Jones. That's it.
Crap. I know everybody's gonna go towards Alvin Kamara. Is there a running back to
But,
pick?
but you know what? Let me see. What's the Green Bay Packers defense? They're not too shabby. Their defense. So I don't know. I think you're. I think you're right when you say that people are going to go for Alvin Kamara. I think he's going to be high owned. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. You wanna? Ah, jeez.
We ain't
Uh,
got really much to choose from because it's prime time.
Yeah,
It's
no,
only
that's what I'm looking at. You want to know something?
yeah. Now, mind you, Joshua Kelly and Austin Eckler ran all over Kansas City defense.
Shoot. Let's go with Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram. All right.
I like Alvin Kamara.
It's cost too much right now, and he
Yeah,
just
he's
it's
going up
not.
against that, but it's also against that Green Bay defense.
I and I don't think Emmanuel Sanders is going to do well against Green Bay either because Emmanuel Sanders has been trash since he's been playing. He's
With
been trash.
Mike Thomas out,
He was out last week and he didn't do shit.
I know.
Mike was out last week and Emmanuel Sanders didn't do shit. I like Tyreek Hill against Baltimore since we don't have anybody from Kansas City. It's either going to be Tyreek Hill or Travis.
Travis.
Uh,
I'm
my
thinking
pick.
Travis.
Well, okay. Well, I'll pick Travis. Go ahead. I got out the way. It's your pick. I got out the way. I got Kelsey.
Traquan Smith.
Good pick against this because he's the guy that nobody thinks about, and then Drew Brees just be throwing him the ball 7 times and shit, and then it's like, okay,
Who is
who's
this guy?
Smith? It's like Drew Brees throws it to Traquan Smith for 12 yards. Drew Brees to Traquan Smith for 8 yards. Drew Brees to Traquan Smith for 12. Like why the fuck do I have this guy? Who the fuck is he? You got Emmanuel Sanders, and he gets 1 catch. That's it. He
Yeah,
makes better than Traquan Smith, but Traquan Smith getting open. So yeah, is that your pick?
yeah, Traquan.
I got you.
Yeah,
All right.
I think that because I think paying down a receiver is gonna be your best bet here. The
Yeah, we
problem
ain't got
is
this stack. Four spots to fill. Yeah.
the selection of these receivers.
I mean, we can't be afraid to spin it. I don't mind getting another one. Give me
That's
Tyreek
true.
Hill. Shit, I'll take him. You got Traquan Smith. I'll take Tyreek Hill because why not? Because why not? Who the fuck else? Because why not? Give me Tyreek Hill.
I
Three
agree
spots
with
to
you,
fill.
man.
12 stacks left, and everybody's cheap. We don't want Marquise Brown or Emmanuel Sanders, so that's 5,000 we're not going to spend. 5,700 we're not going to spend, and we got 12 stacks. So I think starting from Valdez and down, shit, we can fill these spots up
That's true.
because it ain't going to be too much difference in flex, except for the Kamara being at running back because we didn't pick him. The only other person that's going to look different uh, on this list is Kamara being in the flex. And other than the Camaro, you still gonna see these same names. So, like I said, these two at the are easy fade. These two, Marquise Brown and Emmanuel Sanders, they're easy fade. We don't want Emmanuel Sanders. We got Traquan Smith. We don't want Marquise Brown. We got Lamar Jackson and Mark Ingram. We don't want them to. So Valdez down.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think for a receiver, I think Allen is going to step up.
Allen, who is that?
Allen Lazard, Green
Oh,
Bay.
okay. Lazard. All right. Defense. I don't think the Ravens are gonna do that to the Chiefs.
Nope.
15 points. We're gonna do that to the Chiefs. And I definitely don't think the Saints are gonna do that to the Green Bay. I think I'm gonna take Green Bay's defense to be safe.
I agree with you there. Damn, I forgot about Jared Cook.
Let's look at Jared to see what's going on with Mr. Cook. Not, but he went against his former team too, and he didn't do shit. Look
That's
at him
true.
against the. This is your former team, sir, and you were trash. He got a touchdown, but he mustered 13 total yards in the whole game and 5 targets. But you know, $5,000 left. I guess you can take a chance on Emmanuel Sanders if you want, but it's up to you.
No, I'm not doing that.
Last
I'm
pick of
trying.
the last pick.
Okay. All right. Now we know Kansas City run game is garbage. Let's
Kansas
pick a
City.
nobody. Well, they're allowing well. I'm going by for what I say at DraftKings. For the past two games, they have done 150 yards per game on the ground. That's how
Yeah,
much their defense is allowed.
he had a good game against the Texans, and then he was trash against the Chargers. Yeah, you're right.
But check this out. Okay, we got Lamar Jackson. We have Mark Ingram. We have forgot about Gus Edwards.
You said forgot about him, or just because he's irrelevant.
Well,
Because look
should
at
we
this.
pick him?
Nah, nah, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't.
I'm looking at he's getting more touches. But
He's
hey,
getting more
well,
touches than he's not getting more touches.
oh, okay.
He's getting more yards because when he touches the ball, he gets more yards. But that's it. He didn't do anything with his time. Mark Ingram has the double digits. No, he don't. I don't know.
Oh,
I like Mark Ingram because he's a starting running back.
that is true. Man, who we gonna fill this flex with?
Or you can get Edwards Hilaire. No, what you were thinking about is Dobbs. No, never mind. Never
Nope.
mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Well, he picked the ball up twice.
Never mind.
Dang,
Never mind.
that's
It's
impressive
either
though. It's like
Mark Ingram's or Gus Edwards as your running back. I say Mark.
Yeah, I say Mark Ingram. But who are we going to pick here? Geez, Sammy Watkins is questionable. Hmm.
I think the best pick is Valdez. The safest pick here is Valdez.
Yeah, I'm thinking Valdez too.
It's because of no Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
I mean, Aaron Jones, Lazard, and Valdez,
and the
and
Packers defense.
if we do at least have one person from New Orleans. We got Traquan Smith. We stacking the Green Bay Packers because they're the best people on this. They're the best people in this slate.
That's true.
The Baltimore Kansas City game is going to be a trade, but we got 2 from Baltimore and we got 2 from Kansas City. Look at the 2 we got. We got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce.
You should see a lot of targets there. Yeah.
From Kansas City. And we got Lamar Jackson and Mark Ingram from Baltimore. We got the 2 most important people. If we couldn't get Pat Mahomes because you can only get one quarterback. So we got Lamar Jackson. But in Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, we have Pat Mahomes because he's going to throw them to the ball. Yep. Pat Mahomes ain't rushing no touchdowns. He's passing touchdowns. One of them, I don't know if it's going to be Tyreek or Travis first, but one of these 2 is going to get the ball because if Sammy Watkins is not playing, Tyreek Hill is going to get the ball.
Yes.
They can try to double team Tyreek Hill. They can't check him. But he might not get the touchdown. Travis Kelce might get the touchdown. But at least you got him on your lineup.
That is true.
It could go so far as that Tyreek Hill never scores a touchdown but breaks 100 yards, which is going to be 20-some points on your squad. If he breaks 100 yards receiving, that's automatic 20 points on your lineup. That's double-digit 20s for him. Mid-20s. Without a touchdown. And then you'll get Travis Kelce's maybe 55, 60 total yards, but he'll have a touchdown, which will still give you 15, 20 points from him. So the production of the Chiefs side of the ball, when the Chiefs got the ball, we're going to get their production, and when the Ravens got the ball, we're going to get their production.
Yep.
The most important players. Now, of course, there's more other Ravens, but the most important Raven to me is Mark Ingram and Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's going to get the rushing touchdown, but if he can't, Mark Ingram's going to get that red zone touchdown.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't expect a lot of yards from Mark, but he's going to get that red zone touchdown.
Yeah.
So, I'm not mad at this squad, bro. This is the safest squad you can pick for primetime, man. Of course, make a Patrick Mahomes side version of this. This is going to be the show squad, but make a Patrick Mahomes version of this squad where you ain't got Lamar, you got Pat. So I'm going to put it on the screen right there. We're not going to, but for the people who making squads, do this too.
Not even that. I mean, you can finish it off and put Aaron Rodgers. Because, I mean, it's pretty much nothing but Green Bay on that squad anyway.
Well, Aaron Rodgers would be too many from Green Bay.
That's true.
We got 4 from Green Bay. We got the defense. We got Valdez and Lazard and Aaron Jones.
Yep.
If you got Aaron Rodgers, that's 5 people from Green Bay. That's too much. So this is our squad for prime time and our show. This has been episode 11. I'm going to submit this. Bet $1. Episode 11 of the recap is in the books, y'all. Happy draft. Hope y'all get this money. Football Sunday, week 3. We are out. God bless y'all. Get paid. Deuces.
Deuces, people.